What is up, everybody? Welcome to Jamestown. I'm James, and today we're going to go over what buyers' buy formulas are so you know how much you need to get a house under contract for so you can wholesale it. Let's get into it. Basically, the buy formula, now this is going to vary state by state and area by area, but generally it's going to be at least 70% of the ARV of the property minus the cost of rehab minus your wholesale fee. So now if you have trouble estimating the cost of rehab, I got that video for you right here. But that's generally going to be it, which means that a cash buyer will pay 70% of what the property is going to be worth minus how much it's going to cost them to repair it. And then you also have to take into account how much you want to make for a wholesale fee. So I'm going to break that down with a couple of examples on the whiteboard here. So let's jump into it. All right, so again, we're going to go over the buy formula. So how much cash buyers are going to be willing to pay for your deals. So most cash buyers, again, pay 70% of the ARV minus the cost of repairs. That equals their buy price. So let's say you have a house that's going to be worth $100,000 when it's all fixed up. So you have the ARV of $100,000, and then 70% of that, you have to multiply it by 0.7, which equals $70,000. And let's say it needs $10,000 in repairs. So you minus 10,000, and that's going to equal 60,000. Now this is what the cash buyer is willing to pay for it. So now we also need to make money as the wholesaler. So now we have to subtract our wholesale fee from that. I like to make at least $10,000 on a deal. So minus 10,000, and that's going to leave you with $50,000 is what we need to get the house under contract for to successfully wholesale it. Because then we'll wholesale it for $10,000, bringing us to $60,000, which is exactly what the cash buyer is going to be willing to pay for it. Now let's do another example. Let's say they'll buy it for 60% ARV minus repairs, because that's also possible. So if the ARV of the house is 200,000, to get 60%, you times it by 0.6, which equals 120,000. And let's say this one needs 60,000 in repairs. It needs a full rehab. So we do 120 minus 60,000 equals 60,000. So that is what a cash buyer in a different market where maybe they're only paying 60% of ARV, they're only going to be able to pay this for your property, which again means that you would need it under contract for $50,000. So you could make your $10,000 wholesale fee. So that's it. Once you have the cost of the estimated cost of repairs, you're able to plug that in. So you need to find the first thing you need to do is find the ARV. Second thing you need to do is estimate the repairs. Third thing you need to do is know how much the cash buyers are willing to pay for it in your area. How much? So that way you can plug all these into your formula. All right, guys, so that's it. That's the buy formula that most cash buyers are going to be looking at when they look to purchase a house from you. So make sure you run your numbers right, take into account your wholesale fee, and give yourself a little bit of margin of error. You're in Jamestown now, so relax, take some notes, and let's make some fucking money.